The Portola Music Festival wrapped up last night, drawing 42,000 people a night to Pier 80 in San Francisco.
Festival organizers and city officials say they tried to decrease noise levels after neighbors across the bay in Alameda complained last year. KTVU's Janet Katsuyama spoke with homeowners to find out whether efforts worked to decrease the noise levels.
The Portola Music Festival brought the dance party back to Pier 80 this weekend, now in its third year.
Because of the location of where I live, I'm across the water, and all the bass from the festival just hits the water and comes right our way.
Cachet Berger didn't have a ticket, but she could hear the music from her house across the bay in Alameda.
We could hear it all weekend long, but it wasn't as loud and it wasn't as bothersome until last night.
The Entertainment Commission says this year they received a total of 224 noise complaints, about the same as last year. 24 were on Saturday, 200 on Sunday, and about 80 came from the East Bay. Goldenvoice says it made changes including lowering volume by 2 decibels, using multiple smaller sound sources, rotating stages to face north, using acoustic blankets, and creating a complaint hotline. Residents say they noticed a slight improvement.
A couple days ago it was cloudy, so I thought that was keeping the noise in, but yesterday wasn't very cloudy and we could still hear it at night.
Residents say Sunday, though, was still too loud.
Everything is bouncing, making like vibrations and just At about 10 p.m. when the house is trying to wind down and get ourselves to bed for school and work, it thumped for at least a good hour.
Berger says after 10 p.m. she dialed the complaint hotline.
I tried them a couple times before anyone answered, and once they did, they just simply took verbatim what I had to say about it.
Also frustrating is that many residents don't have air conditioning in their homes, so they had opened windows to stay cool. Berger's son, on a school night, couldn't sleep. The Port of San Francisco and San Francisco's Entertainment Commission are responsible for permit approvals. They say they received more than $902,000 in fees for the event. The port said the contract stated that music must end at 11 p.m. Saturday night and 10:45 p.m. Sunday night.
Because I used to love that music as a kid and wouldn't mind it, you know, in a proper location or at the proper hours.
Neighbors here in Alameda say they just hope that officials in San Francisco listen to their concerns and address them if the festival is going to continue next year. In Alameda, Janet Katsuyama, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Governor Newsom traveled to Mexico today, where he will attend the inauguration of the country's first ever woman president. Claudia Sheinbaum's historic